Hello, and welcome to Yeah, I Didn't Read That, where my segment where I talk about books that I did not finish. These books aren't bad. I've dropped books just because I don't like the font, but I still want to put the book out there so people that do like these kind of books can find it. So this one is Vigour by Pyrimidine Crawford. And for these kind of books, I'm going to read the summary and then I'm just going to highlight the genre and some things that I liked about it. So, we got isn't it a matter of it isn't a matter of if you want kids hourglasses. Are you allowed? Gwendy is days away from knowing where she stands in the procreation hierarchy. In the test, she decides, when in doubt, do what Allie would do, because her perfect best friend is sure to be part of the top 10%. But what if her friend and her world aren't as they seem? One test, one match, and the web of lies. It began with shoes, it ends with her. So it is fiction, dystopian, political, LGBTQ friendly. And one thing that I was reading about this book that I really liked is that it doesn't just throw you, no, it actually does throw you into this dystopian world. And I was like, wait, so that actually affected my own dystopian world? Because a lot of times when you start it off, it starts with this whole like, there was a war. Human and robots. Humans died. No. It starts off in a wedding, and with the small details, you start figuring out how the world works. You know? So, some potential spoilers, because I don't know if you picked up on by the description, but she's in love with Allie. I do feel, when I got into that point, I didn't realize any, but I do feel one thing I didn't like about it was that it kind of came out of nowhere. So when Gwendy and Allie are first introduced, she's barely even paying attention to Allie. And then they, move on to another scene, and she's still not really paying attention to her. And it's not until, I'm going to say, like 4 scenes later where she was looking for her because they're meeting up, where someone's like, hey, I think you're in love with Allie. And she's like, oh my god, I am in love with Allie. And then after that, she can't, like, not have heart in her eyes whenever she sees Allie. I mean, I guess that's kind of how it happens, because when I was with my husband, a lot of people would have to be like, are you in love with your bestie, Alex? I told you my husband's name. And I was like, no. This woman didn't go to stage of denial. My brain. I don't understand. Either ways, that was Vigour, dystopian, LGBTQ friendly. I really hope it reaches its audience and y'all can read it and show some love, because I don't think it's too popular, but it has a lot of potential for people that like that, and endings similar to The Giver. I hope that's not too much of a spoiler, but if you know how The Giver ends, this one very close, very close. Well, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Goodbye. Happy reading.